Looking at synthesizing, and the strategy is called what and so what. Our strategy is synthesizing. Our essential question is, how does synthesizing information improve reading skills? Our learning intention is to develop an understanding of why it is important to be able to understand information and make links for learning. Our success criteria is, I can link my synthesizing strategy to summarizing prior knowledge. And our academic vocab word today is synthesizing. So what is it? What does it mean to synthesize? So I'll go on to the activity today, and we're actually looking at a text called Handwriting Makes You Smarter. So the heading is a bit of a giveaway as to what it is about, but so what? Why is that important? So let's have a little look. What happens to our brains when we switch from books, pens and paper to a plastic keyboard and computer screen? Associate Professor in Literacy Anne Mangan of Norway's University of Stavanger paired up with neurophysiologist Jean-Luc Vallée at the University of Marseille to find out. When we write by hand, we employ our senses. We touch the paper and pen with the small muscles in our hands are employed to physically move the nib of the pen across the paper. When writing by hand, these movements leave a motor memory in Broca's area, the sensory motor part of the brain, which helps us remember notes. Mangan suggesting that this sensory motor system also helps to recognise letters when reading. To test the keyboard versus handwriting, 2 groups of adults were asked to learn an unknown alphabet consisting of some 20 letters. One group was taught to write by hand while the other group used a keyboard. 3 and 6 weeks into the experiment, the groups were tested on their recollection of the letters and the speed of which they could distinguish the correct letters from those placed in reverse. The verdict, those who learned the letters by handwriting came out best in all tests, and what's more, MRI brain scans indicated an activation of Broca's area within the handwriting group. Keyboard users, in comparison, had little or no activation in this area of the brain. Mangan concludes that the sensory motor component of our brain helps us to learn and remember, and this brain function is activated most when writing by hand. Okay, so when we look at this, I can see that the what, because of the heading, it kind of helps us. That the what is handwriting makes you smarter when typing your writing. But what is the reason behind this? How does the author explain this? So the so what is, you use all of your senses when writing, you use your hand muscles when writing, which improve our motor memory, and now it's up to you guys. You're going to go off and you're going to reread that text yourself, and you're actually going to come up with some more so what's here, and you are also going to answer the question of the what is the reasoning behind, and how does the author explain it. So the what is, handwriting makes you smarter than typing your writing. And then you're going to add to this list of so what's in the we do. And then, of course, when you go off to the you do, you're going to be applying this to your own book. What's the main theme of your book? And so what? What's all the information that validates that opinion that that's the main theme of the book? What are all the things that happen within your book that tell you that that's the main theme? All right, so enjoy today, guys.